Welcome. Hey, everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks so much for agreeing to do this, Tatiana. It's so nice to see you again.
Thank you, Daniel, for inviting me. And I'm a big fan of your work, and it's such a pleasure and honor to be here today.
Ditto. I love what you do as well. And it was so nice to see you last week at thanks for being involved in the Women in Financial Modeling Meetup online community.
I'm a fan of financial modeling and I'm a woman. How can I miss it? Even if it's 3 a.m. in the morning, I'm up for it.
I was so impressed that you got up at 3 a.m. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, Daniel.
So welcome, everybody. Tatiana, if you don't know, is based in New York. So hence we're doing a slightly different time to usual. It's 12:30 midday. Oh, it's lunchtime here in Sydney. We're coming into the summer holidays. It's quite warm here. Tatiana, what time is it for you? It's evening, isn't it?
Yes, it's actually Tuesday. It's not even Wednesday yet. And it's Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. And it's winter time. Everything is opposite here on this side of the world.
I'm loving your background. That's fantastic because we are like completely on opposite sides.
Exactly.
Of that map behind you.
Here I am. Here you are. It's like literally in different parts of my map.
Is that just to remind you of all the travel that we can't do at the moment?
Yeah, I know that you traveled so much for your work. I traveled so much for my work and for pleasure. I've been actually to 56 countries. I counted them because I love to travel so much. So this is my, I have my dots where I've been and my reminder that the world is still open. Look at us today. I'm sure we have people from all different parts of the world today, regardless. And
we're all still here, and one day we will get to see each other in the flesh. We will all get together again.
We'll travel again. That's the plan. We hope and we believe in it.
Yeah, so we just launched a poll because we'd like to know where in the world you are joining us from today. So for those of you who are live on Zoom, we've just launched a poll just to see who we've got here. Okay. Wow, and we've got, oh, surprise, the majority of people are from Australia. I'll just give it couple more seconds and then we'll close the polling. So if you're live on Zoom, we'd just like to know where you are joining us from.
Well, you have a big follower base in Australia. You are the biggest person in financial modeling in that part of the world. So
I don't know about that.
I'm not surprised.
We are just going to share this. Yeah, most people, about half, are from Australia or New Zealand. That's really interesting. So, yeah, Tatiana, what have you got planned?
10% from North America, we have 6% from Europe, 3% from Africa, and 24% from Asia. So this part of the world is winning. This part of the world is sleeping. So they will see the recording.
I think there's something to do with the time of day as well.
Absolutely. I'm sure the other part of the world will catch up with the recording.
Yes, that's true. We've got people on chat telling us where they're from. We've got people from all over. Wow. Please feel free to interact. This is you've got quite an interactive session planned for us today, I think. So if you have a particular question, if you're joining us live on Zoom, pop it in the chat, or there's a Q&A section down at the bottom. If you're joining us live on YouTube, just pop it in the live chat as well. So what have you got planned for us, Tatiana?
So today's meetup is called Efficiency and Gamification in Financial Modeling. So we will focus on efficiency, how to build the model the quickest way possible in Excel. We'll learn some tricks that will save you seconds, minutes, hours, and months of your life. And I think it's a great way to finish the year, knowing that next year you'll save this month of your life on modeling.
Like a month, like out of your lifetime or of the year?
I'll show you the trick and you decide for yourself. It depends how much time each person spends in Excel. If it's an extensive user, it might save up to a month. So that's the plan today, guys.
I can't wait
to spend more time with your friends and family and maybe less time in Excel. We all love it, but why don't we optimize our time, right? And find this work-life balance.
Sounds good. All right.
And also we will use gamification techniques because I'm a founder of the company that is called Key Skillset, and we gamified several different programs, including financial modeling and Excel. And I'll show you today, and you can do both in the game or in Excel, same models, same result.
Great. I have just shared the link. So for those of you who registered for this, you should have received this link already. But there's a whole pile of stuff that Tatiana's made available to us. So I've popped that in the link, so you'll be able to access everything that you need for today.
And let me also share the screen and show you what you see in the link, right? So that's the link Daniel just sent to you. And it's a whole bunch of information for the webinar. You can access it even after as well. So here's Excel file with the DCF financial model we will work with today. I would like you guys to download it, follow the steps, and that's the best way to improve and to learn and build your muscle memory in Excel, right? When you learn and do, you absorb 60% more than when you just listen. So go ahead, download DCF financial model file and follow my steps. Here's financial statements of the company for which we will build financial model today. And it's a real company. However, we don't disclose it for us. Understandable purposes. And then here, can you see, by the way, Daniel, can you see my mouse here?
Uh-huh.
You can see that. Can you see red pencil here around the link? Okay, so that works. So here where red pencil was, there is a link that goes to Excel game, and you're welcome again to use both Excel link or Excel file or both. Now, when you go to the link, just use any of your email addresses and you're good to go. No password, we made it easy for you. Just insert an email and you'll see this interface in front of you. Well, before we dig in, this is an introduction for you guys to be ready for the webinar. But before we begin, I would like to actually show you how can you save up to a month next year. So let me pull up my favorite example here. This is the power of Excel tricks. My favorite example here. And let's say you need to sum up all these sales for the divisions here, right? So most of people, I hope none of you guys will go and do this way because obviously it's not the most efficient way.
Oh, I've seen that done. Yes, I have.
Me too. But I still hope that we have more advanced users.
I'm sure not.
Guys?
Yeah.
We'll show you a better way to do that. But the more rows you have here, maybe you have 10,000 rows, it will take you forever. Most of you guys will go with a sum function probably, right? It's a good way to go. It takes around 3.5 seconds, definitely better than the previous option. But there is a way to do it in microseconds. Please watch it, done. The shortcut is Alt equals, and it auto sums everything above. It takes 0.3 seconds, literally. I actually made it with a timer. So let's think about that for a second. If you save 3 seconds, it doesn't seem like a big amount of time if you just glance at it, but if you save that 20 times a day, it's already the whole minute. And I easily use Alt equals 20 times a day because I use Excel extensively. Now using and knowing and using 60 similar tricks, and there are much more than 60 to use and to speed up in Excel, such as different shortcuts, formulas, and so on and so forth, that would save you already an hour per day. So
I should have known that you would have the assumptions and the calculations all documented like a good financial modeler.
Thank you. That's what we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. So here we go. It's already an hour a day. Now, if we work, you guys work in Excel extensively, that gives us around 260 working days, 8 hours per day. That would save us up to a month a year for extensive users, right? Knowing and improving your Excel skills and focusing on efficiency and being fast here. Here we go. And obviously you can recalculate for yourself if you use Excel 4 hours a day, not 8 hours, or I don't know, your working days are less than 260, calculate for yourself, and that's going to be your saving time. Okay, so this is a little introduction. Now, I hope all of you already by now downloaded DCF financial modeling model and financial statement. And let me introduce that to you. So this is the file you just downloaded. And it includes several tabs. The first one is the overview of the model. It's a simple model, nothing fancy. But again, we are focusing not on financial side today, we're focusing on efficiency in Excel. And that's what we will use it for. Now, this is a complete model. It's broken for you step by step. So with control page down, you can go to this next tab, step number 1, and you can see that in the first step, you would complete historical numbers. You would find them in financial statements and complete them, and then complete the calculation. All steps also are listed here to the right, what you do and why you do that. In the second step, you would complete historical value drivers. In the third one, you would complete projected value drivers, then projected line items. Again, all explanation how to do that and why we're doing it in the model is here. And then you would complete the calculation and DCF model with calculating equity value per share. Every step of the way, we are giving you a guidance. And then the last tab template would be your field to practice. You can practice over and over again here and build it from scratch. Right now, guys, this is the overview. And then overall, I would like to highlight that when I build financial models, I actually try to use these quadrants as a guidance. First, historical numbers, then historical value drivers, projected value drivers, and projected line items. It makes it more structured and organized. So now, following that logic, guys, I would like you to try to complete that model. Give us guesses in the chat. How long would it take for you to complete it? Let's see. Daniel, I know you are checking the chat and you can give us approximate guidance.
You'd like people to estimate how long they think it would take them?
Yeah, to complete the whole model like that.
That is the one page?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 5 or, yeah. Oh, we're getting some quite varied responses. Some people are saying 3 hours, or 5 or 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, so quite.
That's pretty good. 5 or 10 minutes, 30 minutes. It's good answer. When I teach that model to the beginners, it takes half a day. You guys are great, advanced, and that's what I know. And I know Daniel has very strong followers. So this is good timing. How about 2 minutes? And I actually have a video for you where my product manager completed in 2 minutes. I tried it before the webinar. It took me 4 minutes. Okay, so I'm not going to risk it right now. I'm going to put the video. Meanwhile, please go ahead while I'm showing you the video, try complete it and see how much you can do. Okay. So let's do that.
All right. So for everybody who's managed to download it, So click on the link that I gave you earlier. So I'm just going to pop that link in there again. You click on the link and then you should be able to access the Excel file, and you'll be able to download it and give it a go.
And meanwhile, I'm going to put a motivational music. So maybe somebody will complete it within 2 minutes. Let's go. Hey, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, let's see. Let's pull up the poll and let's see how much you actually guys completed. I know Daniel has it ready, and we'll see if you completed less than 20%. Approximately, right? It's just we're playing today. It's a gamification. Don't take it too serious, but approximately, how much did you complete, or you think you would complete within these 2 minutes? Less than 20%, 20 to 50%, over 50%, or close to 100? Let's see. Let's see what our result is.
Oh, great participation. Fantastic. We've got most people, looks like, yeah, quite a few people gave that a go. I'm going to share the results, and it looks like most people, though, got less than 20% done, which is not surprising because it was quite tricky. And getting to, by the way, the Financial Modelling World Cup is on this weekend. So if you did well on that, that is going to be something like that. It's about speed modelling and getting things as quickly and as accurately and efficiently as you can.
Yeah, so I can see also that half of the crew did less than 20%, but we have 13% that would did close to 100. Amazing, guys.
Well done.
And today, amazing. Today, by the end of our meetup, we're gonna do a fun competition. And I can see who might be a winner. We will give out the prizes, and that's going to be fun. So stick around. Even if you're as advanced as close to 100%, there's always something to learn. I learn something new every day. Thank you so much, guys, for the participation. Okay, so now let's learn some tricks. We're gonna again focus on efficiency, shortcuts, and the best way to do it in Excel, build this particular model. I'm gonna use my game solution for that. You can use game solution or Excel file, same. That's gonna be the same model.
So we should click on that link and go into the game, or we should stay in the Excel file. Is that right?
Yes, yes. So I give participants a choice. Yeah. I'm going to use the game.
Okay.
And again, to access this game, you can go to this link right here.
Yeah.
And just input your email. Or you can use DCF financial model Excel file that you just used right now to try to complete.
And for the game, there's no login or anything that you need. It's just, you just go straight in.
Just email and you're right here.
And is that going to be available afterwards? So you've made this available for
That's
everyone?
A great question, Daniel. Yeah. Thank you for asking me that. So we're making it free and available for all participants that will sign up today for the webinar. And we're going to keep it open within 24 hours for people who will catch up and see the recording.
Right.
And then close licenses. And then for those who will be able to sign up within this window, 24-hour window, if you input your email and sign up, you will have this game free for the whole week.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, great.
Perfect. So you can see that we have the DCF model we just looked at also broke into the topics right here. You can see your overall progress as you go through the game. And by taking the Excel challenge, you actually can see how much your efficiency score improves. We're going to go with a different direction today because we have a limited time. And we won't cover all topics, but the most important one I would like to share with you. But again, you'll have the link to open link for yourself to do more and cover more topics after we complete. And this Excel challenge in the beginning, it's actually more Excel and financial modeling challenge because it's a combination of Excel and financial modeling questions. That's exactly what we're going to use for our competition by the end of our webinar. Okay, so that's the deal. Let's go ahead, guys. Either be in Excel file in the very first step one. I'm going to show it to you as well here. So you would be in the step one here, or I'll go to the game and I'll go to historical line items and a levered free cash flow topic. So the game will lead you. Again, there is an explanation. We're not focusing on finance today, but we are focusing on the tricks. And the first trick is F5 or go to window. You can actually fly in Excel without using a mouse to any cell in your spreadsheet. Clicking F5, go to window, will pop up that window, and then you put the cell you want to fly to. We are flying to C8. So we're entering that and flying from A1. Oops, I'm sorry. 1 second. I have something with connection today, but don't worry about that. We are going to sort that out.
I love the way it shows you little shortcuts as you go, because I think that's the hard part is learning the shortcuts and really making it stick. So it's good when you get a chance to practice them.
Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. So I'm back on track. My apologies. So when my internet goes down, even for microsecond, it might affect it, but hopefully technology will stick to us to the rest of our webinar. Okay. So C8, and then we fly right there to the cell C8 to calculate our gross profit. And our gross profit is revenue less cost of revenue. So I'll just go ahead and input it here. You can see that the game shows you what to click for the result you would like to achieve.
So it actually tells you exactly which keys to press.
Exactly. And control, for example, the key we just pressed, control up, would go to the end of contingents range. And that's how you navigate very quickly in Excel. And actually navigation and highlighting in Excel takes around 80%. It's not building the actual model. it's actually navigating and formatting the model 80% of your time. So knowing simple tricks how to navigate around the model without using your mouse is crucial, right? And that's what we're doing today. So with control arrow, you can go to the end of contiguous range, and then shift arrow, as you can see on the screen, will highlight the cells for you without using a mouse once. Okay, so go together with me, click shift right arrow, and then the best, one of the my favorite shortcuts as well, in addition to alt equals, auto sum, is control R, fill formula and format to the right.
I love that we both have the same shortcuts. They're my two favorites as well.
My favorites, absolutely. Do you have any other favorite shortcuts, Danielle? Anything else you love?
Alt equals is really my go-to. So many.
Well, F5 is a great one too, right? Because otherwise you're like scrolling down when the model is large,
Control,
but here you can just fly here, there, and just be, it makes it so easy and so pleasant. Okay, so as you go, we just learned control arrow to shift arrow, control R to fill the formula. Great shortcuts. As you go through the model, you would use them in the following lines as well. We're not going to complete it now because we have a limited time. So I'm going to go ahead. You can click on the logo to come back to the main menu, or in your Excel file, I would ask you to go to the step number 3, projected value drivers. So in your Excel file, it would be step number 3 right here. That's what we will work with. And in the game, it's second topic right here. So let's go ahead and complete that part. Again, we have some financial explanation everywhere to make it easy on you guys. And for the revenue growth in this particular model, for projected revenue growth, we are going to take in 2019, just the previous year, we're going to assume that it's going to be flat between 2018 and 2019. So that's what we're doing right now. And then we're going to use the step. As you can see, I built the step in the column K. And we are assuming that every year, this revenue growth, starting from 2020, goes down by 0.5%. So let's go ahead and build that. It's going to be equals previous cell. And then we are going to sum it to the step, right? And that's how you create the model. Let's go ahead and do that at the step. And then we are going to the, what's the quickest way to go to the step again? To grab the next available field cell would be control right arrow. Here we go. And here, the little key, it's key skill set, right? So the little key you collect through the game. It also gives you hints, and it says, okay, to use control R to fill this formula to the right without step moving to the right, we need to anchor it. Who knows the shortcut for anchoring?
Yeah, so when you use the shortcuts that it teaches you, is that when you collect the little keys?
Yeah, as you go through the game, like you complete all the steps, it gives you the keys, and then for all topics, it gives you 4 keys. And at the end, if you complete the whole game, the key is spinning around, congratulate you for becoming financial modeling or Excel guru. And we're just trying to make it fun as you go as well. So it's a learn and do approach and fun as you go.
Yeah. So you were saying the anchoring was next?
Yes, I would like people to put the shortcut for anchoring in the chat. Do we have any answers? Oops, I just showed it. Did we have any answers?
Yeah. Guys, just make sure you respond to all attendees, not just the panelists. So we've got lots of people saying F4, that's right.
F4 is a toggle for
Absolutely.
anchoring. Great way to use that. And then we complete this formula again with Control R. And then the next projections, we are going to just assume that they are average for the 2019, average of the previous 3 years. So we're going to build the average formula. And when we see the formula, best way to grab it, tap without a mouse. So we're going to go there. Control Shift arrow will highlight contiguous range again, right? Here we combine them both. That's what we're doing. Beautiful. And we like this formula for all our value drivers. So we are going to highlight with Shift down arrow and use if Control R to fill to the right. To fill down would be Control D, right? Beautiful. And now we're going to just flatline it all for all the years. We're going to make G28 equals to the previous year. And guess what? We're going to use Control Shift arrow to highlight, and then Control R and Control D to make it quick and efficient, and to fill formula all the way to the right and all the way down. Done. Why do you think, guys, I'm doing this way rather than just inputting, for example, 35.4 for 2020 cost of revenue? Why don't I just input numbers? Why I make it flatlined to the previous year? Daniel, what do you think? I mean, I know I can't speak, but so I'll ask you.
I guess if something changes, then it'll all flow through. Yeah. Beautiful.
Absolutely. Because if you bring this model to your boss and he says, you know what, 35.4 seems too high. Let's do it 30. Instead of going to each cell, what if you have 10, 15, 20 projected years? You would go ahead and change it in each year. If you have it flatlined, you change 1 year and it flows through the whole model. And that's the best practice for any modeler, right? You want it to flow and use formulas as much as possible. And
the consistency of formulas rather than having hard codes, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so I think we are good here. And then the next 4th step would be finishing projected years to complete the formula. I'm going to come back to the file, right? So we would finish projected years. This is just basically, again, using Control R, Shift F5 for navigation. So we covered that. And then you would complete DCF calculation with the formulas. We have all formulas covered here. So basically, the big part, this Excel file obviously is already formatted for you. So a big part, as we mentioned, is formatting the model. And we covered that here as well. So I'm going to show you a couple tricks. We have a sensitivity analysis, scenario analysis. I wish I would have the whole day to talk about that. However, we don't. So let's focus on the most important part, the most used part. Formatting. This model is unformatted, as you can see. And we want to make it, it has 2 decimals. We want to make it no decimal at all, right? So first of all, I want to highlight the whole area from C6 to J22. I can do it again very quickly. If I use Control, Shift, right arrow, down arrow, it's going to be several clicks to go through. I can do it with
That's how I would have done it, yeah.
There is a quicker way to do that. So because we're already in C6 and we're going to highlight all the way to J22, we're going to input J22 here, cell 2, which we want to highlight. And then Control Shift Enter will highlight the whole range. Is it a new one for you, Daniel? No.
Sorry?
Is it a new one for you?
It is, yeah. I wouldn't think to do it like that. That's good. Nice.
I'm so happy. Well, I learn stuff all the time, and I'm sure, well, I look at your meetups and I learn stuff all the time. So I'm sure we can teach each other a lot. So, but that makes me happy. Okay, beautiful. So now we highlighted the whole area. Control 1 to go and format it. Control 1 will open the format cells window, and to go within the window without using a mouse, you would use tab. If you want to go counterclockwise, you would use shift tab, right? So with tab, we would go to decimal places, put 0 here instead of 2. That's what we are looking for. And also we want to use 1000 separator, and we want to check this box again. Use 1000 separator without using a mouse. Spacebar is a toggle for checking and unchecking the box.
Sorry, what was that?
Spacebar.
Space.
Spacebar checks and unchecks the box within.
That's another one I haven't used before. Yay!
I love that.
Great.
Okay, so, and then I want negative in parentheses, so I'm going to use the third option here, enter, and my whole.
So you just use the arrow to go down and then the space.
Yes.
Nice one.
Then, yes. Did it work? You're doing it in the real Excel, right? Beautiful. Okay, so now we don't have any decimals here. We have 1000 separator. We're happy about that. Now we want to do $sign for the unlevered free cash flow. We want to input $sign there in addition to that. So we're going to fly to C22 to the unlevered free cash flow. Control Shift right arrow to highlight it quickly. Again, we're going to go to Format Cells Windows with Control 1. With Tab, we're going to navigate within the windows clockwise. And we're going to use, instead of number, we're going to use currency right here. Beautiful. Everything else already formatted for us. So I'm going to just click OK. And we can notice after that we have $sign right here. Well, one more thing, I actually wanted bold, right? So to make it bold, Control B is a shortcut. Daniel, you probably know what is to underline. If Control B to bold, to underline.
Control U.
Control U, and to italize, Control I. So these three I use actually across all applications. It's not only Excel, it's Google, it's Word, it's so many applications. Control B, Control I, Control U, work everywhere. And that's the thing. After I learned shortcuts for Excel, many of them are applicable to other stuff as well.
Oh yeah, we've got a comment in, yeah, that's a good one. Stevenson mentions Control 2, Control 3, Control 4, love those, yeah.
Thank you so much, thank you. Okay, next thing we want all these value drivers be in percentage, and we have one percentage format that we like in the cell K27. So what we want to do, we're going to use paste special to copy and paste format. So Control C of the format we like in the cell K27. We are going to highlight again the whole range, right? With that one we know very good already. Control Shift arrow, and then there is an option that I love so much as well. By the way, another one my favorite. Control Alt V. For paste special, some of you would use Alt AE. It comes from Excel 2003. I like Control Alt V because it's for fresh. When you learn it from fresh view, it reminds me of Control V to paste. Okay, Control Alt V to paste special. Alt AE comes from 2003 Excel, so many people still use that, and that's okay. Both works. So paste special pulls up this beautiful window where you can paste only formulas without format, for example, or only format without formulas, or you can even paste column width you like. I use that a lot, by the way, because instead of going and checking every column width to make sure they're aligned, I just copy one I like and paste special column width for the rest of it. Beautiful.
I often put these up in the quick access bar because I use them so much.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Yes, I do that too. I use both depending on on the situation. Absolutely. And we're going to cover that one briefly too. Okay, so we're going to use our formats. And do you see that in the window, T for formats is highlighted, or F for
it's a little underline, isn't it? Under
a little underline. It means that by clicking this letter, you can move right there without using a mouse. So it would be T for formats. We jump right there and then enter for okay. And it's here. Don't forget to uncopy, right? We want to uncopy with escape. Otherwise you go to another cell, click enter, and it pastes the values. We want to escape that. Beautiful. What else? Best practice, Daniel, tell me if you do the same in your part of the world. Best practice out here in the US to use blue color for inputs, black for formulas. Do you do the same?
Yeah, it's generally accepted around the world, I think, to do it like that, or to use an input style even.
Mm-hmm. So let's say I want to find all, right now it's all in black, right? I want to find all blue, all inputs, excuse me, in this model to make them blue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, again, use my fly through Excel formula.
We just had a comment actually from Pat saying that Control G is the same as the F5.
Control G, it's like to go to window. So that's why Control G works the same as F5 function 5. Absolutely true. Thank you guys. Thank you for your comments. Amazing. Okay, so F5 or Control G, agreed. And then do you see this little special button? Many people don't even look at it. And it's such a gem, hidden gem. Again, to click on special button, you can see that S is underlined. In this case scenario, you would need to click Alt S together. So sometimes it's just letter, sometimes it's Alt plus letter. And you kind of, as you work in Excel, you get adjusted where to use what. So here, Alt S, and we see this go to special window, and it asks me, what do you want to find in the model or on this spreadsheet? And I want to find constants, right? Because I'm looking for inputs. So Alt O, because O was underlined. I don't want to use check because text is a constant or input, but I don't want to use it. So I want to uncheck that. X is highlighted, Alt X would do it for me. Enter. And it highlighted all inputs in the model in 3 clicks, literally. Beautiful, right? So you don't have to look for them. And now all you need to do is change the color. And as Daniel mentioned, there is also Alt to access a ribbon is a beautiful, beautiful way to speed up and be super efficient. So here in my model, and I'm showing how to do that in other topics, it's already on the quick access toolbar, my color, right? So I want to recolor it into blue. You can see, maybe I'll do it this way. You can see it's already on my quick access toolbar right here. So by clicking Alt, that will access my ribbon, and I want to go to the color, right? So it would be number 2 for me because it's already customized. And again, I'm showing how to do that in other topics. So we are going here, and then we just choose blue color, and it's all ready to go. Also, Alt gives you an access not to only to quick access toolbar. You can see that my ribbon here is actually shut, and I prefer it that way because I always can access home or insert or formulas or data or view tabs on the above on the top.
It gives you a
with
bit
our
more real
button.
estate, doesn't it? It gives you more space.
It's
for your model.
yeah, exactly. That's how I call it. I love the common language. I call it real estate. It's my precious space I want to use for the model rather than for, you know, all this ribbon. Why? If I can access it. Yeah, beautiful. You know what? Actually, last year I was in Excel Summit. Yeah, it was Microsoft Summit in Atlanta, and there were Excel developers who actually develop the code behind Excel. And I was talking to one of them and I showed out, he was so impressed. He didn't know it exists. So even within the Microsoft Excel team, people sometimes don't know the capacity of Excel. They work on like some areas, right? Maybe that's why they don't see the big picture, but it sticks to my mind how impressed he was. And he's like a Microsoft Excel developer. That's how it works. Okay, last thing is to enter the borders, and we'll go to competition. So I want to enter the borders. So I'm gonna go to E22 through Control G or F5. I'm gonna go Control Shift Enter. That's the new one we already used and we know it, right? Because it will highlight the whole thing. Now, if you want to highlight several non-contiguous ranges, use Shift plus F8, function 8. This way you can click it and then fly to the next range, which will be E24. And here you can use, for example, just a semicolon. And then we want to highlight from E24 to E32, right? So by inputting that, Control Enter, and you can see how that highlighted two uncontiguous ranges. For some reason, my video is off. Let me come back.
That's okay.
Apologies for that. I don't know what happened. Technology, I still love it because we're here today, right? Okay, so here we go. We are we just highlighted without using a mouse once, very surgically precise, two areas, Alt. And again, I'll go to the quick access toolbar. I have a right border right here, 5, and my border is inserted. And I can keep going, but I think, guys, you got the idea that, at least some of you, or maybe most of you, found at least one new trick today. I really hope for that. And that will save some time for you next year, okay?
That was just an example of the things that you can cover in the game, yeah? So everybody
Absolutely. Yeah, I covered like very, probably, let's see how much I covered. I actually can see my progress. I did not cover other topics, so it's only 11% what you can get.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, last but not least, competition. I would like you guys to go to Excel challenge right here. And I have actually, your names will come up here. So your IQ test result or challenge result and time will come up here, and top 3 winners will get the prize. So
where do we click to find the?
Yes. Now I'm going to introduce that, and I'm going to show you how to go. Please go in the main interface, go to Excel challenge here. Click start. And then from here to start IQ challenge, please click space plus S. We're trying to introduce same shortcuts as Excel. So we highlighted S, spacebar plus S will get you into the challenge itself. And the first 4 questions are for practice only. So it's not counting yet. Don't worry about that, right? I'm doing it together with you. So let's see. And we see that, for example, for the first question, pick the right formula for gross revenue. He tells us click 3 for right answer, because this is basically revenue minus cost of revenue. You can click it with a mouse, or if you want to be quick, just press 3 and the right answer will appear, right? You're right. Now, the next one, for example, pick the right formula for EBITDA. The correct answer here is 2 gross profit minus operating expense. So I'm gonna click number 2 and it will give me the correct answer. This is just an example, right? I'm showing you guys how it works. And it's gonna be a combination of these kind of financial questions and Excel questions. So for example, fill right, we used it a lot today. Control R will fill it to the right. So clicking Control R will give you the right answer. If you click the incorrect shortcut, obviously that won't work, unfortunately, right? And then, for example, to highlight C11 to E11 in this particular example, you need to click Shift right. So clicking Shift right will give you the right answer. This is an example, and let me see. I'm gonna put motivational music back. And I think you guys are ready to start the challenge. And I think 1 minute should be enough. So let's go ahead, do it. Good luck. Good luck. Daniel, how are you doing? You think it's enough time? Oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
My internet's lagging a little bit, I think. So I haven't been able to get in. How's everybody else going? Do you need a bit more time?
And yeah, guys, I'll give you a couple more minutes, but I want to announce if you have any technical issues, it's like it happens even with Excel, with Zoom, anything. So all you need to do is contact us where I'm going to put the email right here, contact@keyskillset.com, and obviously we'll take it off the webinar today, or our meetup today, and we are quick to help. Promise you. And for most of you guys, I hope it worked. So let's see. After you complete the challenge, please come back to the main menu.
Is this going to stay open after?
I already see 3 results. Yeah, I'm sure there's more.
We already have winners.
Yeah, we already have winners. Maybe we will have more, because all people have to go ahead and submit basically the results on their interface. Can you see that, guys? Please click the submit button. Okay. On the main interface. Oh, I think I'm not sharing the screen. I apologize.
Not at the moment, no.
Yes, here we go. Here it is, right below financial statements and Excel model. And below all the formulas, it's just extra information here for you. Click the button submit results. So it would go to my statistics.
Okay, so you're going to keep this, are we going to announce the winners now, or are you going to keep it open after the webinar's over?
I'm going to announce it now. And I'm gonna give just one more second for guys to click this button, submit results, and for the program to pick up the results. And the prize will be, guys, sent to you within 24 hours. We will obviously we already the best, but as we learn today, we all learn from each other, and you always can learn more and more. So we're giving you the winners a free access to Excel and 2 games, Excel and financial modeling game, for free for the whole year. And you will get an email within the next 24 hours. So that's what I have. I'm gonna refresh right now. I'm gonna take it off just for a second to see what we have right now. Okay, so what I see in the moment, it's refreshing right now. Let's see what we have. I think it's taking all the information, guys, you are submitting right now. That's beautiful. And we're gonna announce the winner in 1 second. Meanwhile, Daniel, tell me what was your favorite shortcut you learned today, since you learned a couple.
Oh, there was lots of them. There's quite a few that I sort of maybe knew or hadn't used for a while, and there was a few that we knew. I really liked the thing where with the go to select all of the formulas so that you could make them blue. I thought that was pretty nifty.
Oh yeah, I like that too. Yeah, and it's kind of sophisticated too, right? Okay, so I'm ready to share the screen with you guys. We can see top 7 guys. Guys, congratulations. That's awesome. Jason is our top 1 guy. Big applause to Jason.
No surprises there. Jason is the top financial modeler for the Financial Modeling World Cup. He's the number 9 in the world and number 1 in Africa.
Oh my God.
So
it's not just an accident.
No, and lots of other familiar names there. So well done, guys.
Yeah, Chris and Pat are 2nd and 3rd place, and we have Asad, Melissa, John, Sumana, and we have more guys that are just not in top 7. So thank you.
Yeah, a few people had technical issues, me included, but this will stay open, won't it? So people can try it out after.
Absolutely. And again, any technical issue, I just shared an email as well in the chat. So guys, feel free, and we are happy to fix it as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Mostly, I think it's just internet lagging. So wow, well done, thank you. So you will contact those people, the winners, won't you? You'll contact
Absolutely. I will contact all the winners within 24 hours. You guys will get, oh yeah, that's right. We have a hidden, you guys will have a link and an access to 2 games. And since it's the last, okay, here we go. Meetup that Daniel does this year. Here's a little fun and a little surprise for you guys.
Hey. Merry Christmas, everybody, and we will see you again in the new year. Bye, Tatiana. Thank you so much.
Happy holidays, guys. Enjoy.
Okay, bye.